Paris, Milan, Greece, South Africa, Turkey, London. फैशन हर जगह पे होती है और couture फैशन सबसे अलग. Parvesh and Jai, उनको पूरी दुनिया जानती है. Their fashion brand, their label, their ethical clothing. From Delhi to New York and now to Vancouver. They're making their mark in the fashion industry here. They're with us in studio today. Let's talk to them and find out more about their brand and about their new store.
Hi, Junait.
Parvesh, Jai,
Hi.
welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So आपका बहुत स्वागत है. You've been in Vancouver many times in the past. आपने Vancouver Fashion Week में भी भाग लिया. So let's talk about your brand. How did you get started in the world of fashion?
We started in way back like 1997 when I stepped in NIFT actually. और मैं एक बहुत small town से आता हूँ. Like it's not even a town, it's a village from where I come from. And India में in Haryana. And like fashion जब मैंने बोला अपने पिताजी को बोला अपने पापा को बोला कि मुझे fashion designer बनना है, he could not even understand like what fashion designing is all about or what fashion designers do. He wanted me to be a doctor. And,
of course, it's a more traditional.
Yeah, that's the more traditional thing. And we had a huge fight. In fact, it was like I had to fight back with my parents to go to NIFT. So I think that's where journey starts from. And I think nature tests you before giving you a good success or whatever. कोई भी like आपको पूरी कायनात जैसे टेस्ट करती है कि आप उस लायक हो या नहीं हो. तो journey starts from home. So I struggled myself to be a designer from there, and journey is still going on.
Good, good. और जय आपने कैसे join किया?
1999 मैंने NIFT का entrance exam दिया just after my +2 from CBSE board, and yeah, then my parents were like little liberal. उन्होंने छोड़ रखा था मुझे कि तुम्हें क्या करना है. Then but I was so diversified, like
that's very rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, if you talk about 90s.
Yeah.
But my parents were cool. But only thing, my father was little worried. उन्होंने बोला कि तुमने aeronautical engineering exam दिया, hotel management exam दिया और ये fashion design, like तीन direction में.
हाँ. तो फिर वहाँ से यहाँ आप कैसे पहुँचे? Like in the fashion world, like how did you become partners?
We started gelling out a lot in college only because we are from the same college, and Jay happens to be my junior there, and I used to be like always like kind of a senior which was rude or something, kind of like not very rude but like who like testing your juniors, like are you really able to be Niftians or no? So I used to really kind of bully Jay first. So from there I started like
to bully Jay?
Yeah, like how could you come to NIFT? Who made you to come to NIFT?
Back those days, the ragging sessions.
It was not ragging. It was kind of
introduction or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Acha, so फिर from there you started your first couture line.
Yeah.
आपने दिल्ली में शुरू किया और couture line से like how was your reception when you first came out with your initial line? Like was there, you obviously was very successful, so take us through that.
No, it was our first collection was a super flop collection. Let me tell you.
Okay.
It was like, first of all, when we came to Delhi,
we started in Chandigarh.
We started in Chandigarh, but that was like just we made a collection in Chandigarh because we both are from NIFT Mohali.
अच्छा.
तो उसके बाद जब हम दिल्ली आए तो हमारे को ये था कि हमने like minimum resources में maximum output देना है, too much of pressure of settling down, और हम दिल्ली में किसी को जानते भी नहीं थे. We were like small kids in big town, and our eyes were like really kind of overtly like aperture of eyes was really small because of too much of light coming into them. So we made a collection which was, I don't think like neither it was us, neither it was for market, I don't know for whom it was. So
you were trying something.
Yeah, we were trying something which we were not maybe.
But
so
we ended up making good money out of that because We
Really?
happened to had a lot of TV contacts and we rented the costumes. And we
They
made
became like
money.
costumes in fact instead of like like a normal person's wear
So that's
garments.
great. You
Yeah.
took an opportunity and
Yeah.
instead of accepting failure, you
Yeah.
flipped it around in order to make
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
That's
But that's I think we are very thankful to the directors and stuff of like because they became our good friends and they started picking up garments and stuff and supported us in a way.
acha.
So
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's good actually. Everything happens
For a
for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
It's like that.
फिर वहाँ से आपने swimsuit line शुरू किया.
नहीं वहाँ से फिर हमने कच्योर स्टार्ट कर लिया था.
हाँ,
हमारा फर्स्ट जो एज सच परवेश जय जो शो था दैट वाज फॉर फेमिना वे बैक इन
Okay.
2003 and
Femina Miss India.
Femina Miss India and they had come up with a bridal show. So our show was the first show which was really appreciated by Femina and by a lot of other magazines and media and all because we had gone for bridal which was like bride of 2030.
At that
like
time.
yeah, a very modern bride, you know, bride who's really not shying away from the cameras, who's not shying away from
And what a great
from
platform.
yeah,
I mean,
we
you know.
wanted our bride to be like very bold, confident, and she's doing whatever she wants to. She wants to enjoy her day in her own way, and I think she should. So that was the first concept we came with, and everyone liked it because it was about women liberation and stuff and all. So
Okay.
a lot of people liked it.
So let's talk about your swimsuit line. How did that come to be?
Our swimsuit line came with a very big, like it was kind of accidentally came into our thing, you know.
Because isn't that like, you know, the bikinis and
Yeah.
that is a little bit risque
It is.
compared to, you know,
Yeah.
bridal fashion,
Yeah.
as you
and,
just said.
And that also, Junaita, think about 2005, like no 2005 in India, in Delhi. You know, there
There's
was
no
no
beach.
designer.
There's no beach.
There's no
No
beach.
beach.
There is no designer who was doing beachwear that time. And actually, we just happened to meet a buyer who loved our designs, our bridals and stuff, and our surface ornamentation. He used to always just come to our store and look at the surface ornamentation. So one day I just happened to ask him, like, you come but you don't order anything, so why do you come here? So just like that. And then he said, like, I really love your surface ornamentation, but I want them in my swimsuit line and in my kaftans and stuff. If you can design things for us, for our company. So we never knew anything. In fact, they took us to, like, you know, what beachwear life is. Like, you know, they took
They
us
gave
to
us a proper
different-
holiday.
Yeah, holiday for Mykonos, for Santorini. It was like, you know, full package came to
Right.
us, and from there we saw what is beach life,
Excellent.
and then we started designing for beachwear, which is a good success. touch
तब
wood.
हमने जो स्विमवेयर जायंट हैं यूरोप के ब्लू पॉइंट क्रूल इनके साथ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन किया
Acha.
और इनकी
फिर
डिजाइनिंग
वहाँ
और
से it just
प्रोडक्शन
grew
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Then we designed, in fact, for very big design studios in Italy. We have designed for like a lot of boutiques
Italy,
in south of France.
South of France, that's
Yeah.
right, and Greece, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
So what
There-
were
our presence have been there in Saint-Tropez, like the
Okay.
super destination for fashion.
Wow,
if you
all the
talk
celebrities
about, yeah, all
and
the
all the
celebrities go
who's
there,
who.
or even Cannes.
Excellent. Actually, you know what? On that note, we're just going to take a short break. But when we come back, let's talk a little bit more about, you know, Cannes,
Yeah.
the star strutting on the, you know, on the runway, as well
Sure.
as on the red carpet of the stars wearing your garments, and a little bit more about your garments.
ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਮੇਕ ਜਾਂ ਮਾਡਲ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੀ ਰਿਪੇਅਰ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੁਆਲਿਟੀ ਫਸਟ ਕੋਲੀਜਨ ਰਿਪੇਅਰਸ ਲਿਮਿਟਡ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਾਡੇ ICBC ਵੱਲੋਂ ਮਾਨਤਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਸਰਟੀਫਾਈਡ ਟੈਕਨੀਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਹਰ ਪਹਿਲੂ ਤੋਂ ਜਾਣੂ ਹਨ ਜੈਨੂਇਨ ਪਾਰਟਸ ਤੇ ਰਿਪੇਅਰ ਉਤੇ ਲਾਈਫ ਟਾਈਮ ਗਾਰੰਟੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੀ ਹਰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਲਈ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਓ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਐਸਟੀਮੇਟ ਲਈ ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰੋ 604 530 6001
Welcome back to the show. We were speaking with Parvesh and Jai regarding their big fashion label that is known globally, not just for couture gowns, but also for their swimwear line. They've now come into Vancouver, so let's find out more about their garments and about their shop in Vancouver. So Parvesh and Jai, so now you've made your mark in Delhi, all over the world. You've done like all sorts of fashion shows, fashion weeks. You've you know, you were in London, you were in Paris, you were in Milan. From there you came to New York. From there now you're in
In
Canada.
Vancouver, yeah.
You've opened up you know, a big shop in Vancouver, in Surrey, actually. So tell us a little bit about why Surrey.
First of all, like
इनफैक्ट पहले हमने सॉरी टू कट इनफैक्ट पहले हमने डाउनटाउन सोचा था बट आफ्टर मार्केट रिसर्च एंड एवरीथिंग we decided on this
Surrey.
Pile
Yeah.
Business Center Surrey because that's like center. People have been moving from Main Street and coming here, so
Right.
yeah.
And like I've heard, like I have seen, like in Pile Business Center, people even come from America. It's kind of one of the biggest market in North America now.
It's a destination.
It's a destination
Yeah.
market. So definitely you need your brand to be present there where everyone comes to shop. And plus it's like our shop's name, as it suggests, like Ras Leela by Parvesh Jai. So it's basically having, it will be having a lot of other designers as well. We will be having like good names from
okay.
India. It will be a multi-designer store, plus our designing, our customized designing and everything for the clients. And with that, there will be good trend-setting designers every time showcasing in our store.
So I mean, that's actually a good thing because choice is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But when you're in Pile Business Center, you know, सर वहाँ पे कितने सारे दुकान हैं, you know, everybody is saying that they're a designer, and yet you're a couture design house. So how, you know, how do you differentiate yourself from the rest?
We don't need to actually, you know, it's like when a client comes in the shop and like he can always feel the difference even from the environment, from the ambience we've created. And plus when they like, you know, when they Google about Parvesh Jai, they find out like what kind of, you know, like
What are the garments?
yeah, what are
like?
the garments, what is the caliber, and definitely like our garments are trend setting garments. We are not into like, you know, kind of following trends and stuff and all. Like our women, like Parvesh Jai women, if we say, it's always like a trend setting women.
They all are in fact sailing in a different ship.
Yeah.
We don't have any competition with them. We just have to look for our, and in fact competitions are better because as he said, like हम और भी designers India से लेके आ रहे हैं अपने shop में.
Yeah, so we are like, it's not about competition, it is about, I think, giving something best to the client at the service.
And offering
Yeah.
choice to the
Yeah.
people. So I mean, when it comes to the actual garment itself, how do you know what to put in a garment? Like, is that, I find that a lot of you know, a lot of shops or a lot of, you know, quasi designers, they put something together and then they sell it because it's like a nice Indian garment, but it's not necessarily couture.
Yeah.
So do you find that there's a challenge in people understanding what couture actually is?
Yeah, definitely. You have to teach your client. You have to tell that it's one of a kind piece which is specially being created for you guys, like for the person who's going to wear it. And couture means like one of a kind handmade piece specially made for the person who's wearing it.
तो
So
फिर
you have
couture
to
का
actually,
price tag भी होगा,
yeah,
right?
there will be a price tag. Definitely there will be kind of not like really
Exorbitant.
unaffordable or something like that,
Okay.
but definitely our pricing is we have kept very universal pricing. Like our pricing is same in Vancouver, in Delhi, in New York and in LA.
Oh, so it's universal
So it's
across the
universal
board.
across the board. It's not
Okay.
like, you know, we see a person and then we tell our each and every garment is tagged, everything is already done. So it's not like, you know, you look at the face and then tell the price, like
Right.
which happens in a lot of Indian stores
हाँ,
I've seen. Yeah.
ऐसा ही होता है.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not really fair for the
Yeah.
consumer because
Yeah.
they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know.
They really don't. We have no idea what the actual cost of this is. But so let's talk about. I know that Parvesh Jai, the brand, is known as ethical, ethical designs, ethical garments. What does that mean?
That means like first of all, it means we are organic brand. We use a lot of stuff which is organic, like organic silk, ahimsa silk, and then silks, then cottons, everything organically like produced back like in our India
आप
only.
India से sourcing करते
Yeah,
हैं?
we do everything, like our main sourcing is from India. Then another thing is like, you know, we use majorly handloom fabrics which is handmade by Indian weavers.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's just not stops there, actually it goes further, like you are paying proper wages to your people. You're paying
And that's a
proper,
big deal.
yeah, there is no
Yeah.
child labor involved in your stuff when it is getting made. So a lot of things are there when you
So आप ये
comes to
सब
ethical.
behind the scenes आपके factory में
Yeah.
आप you look at all of
True.
this.
Yeah.
In fact, we are like part of ethical fashion society of the world. Like, no, like when you go to that kind of branding, you actually invite international European people to your factory to show them what kind of working conditions you're giving to your carriers and to your people and all. And They check each and everything, like they check out like at least there is
Wow.
no child labor involved. Everyone is above 18. Everyone is educated, like all the
Wow.
things. Yeah.
So I mean, geez, there's so many things here. We could sit here and talk all day.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we're running out of time. So I just
Sure.
wanted to touch on one last thing. I mean, you have garments which are like kaftans, so like kurtis, and then you have your couture gowns, which are inspired through the opera in Paris. So in your store in Vancouver, can people expect to find all of that?
Yeah, everything. Right from kurtis to suits to anarkalis to
Okay.
lehengas, kaftans, gowns, everything. We have
Okay.
everything. Like
Wow,
and
that's
plus
a
a lot
lot.
of other designer brands.
But we have selected stuff. Like
Yeah.
we have not filled up everything packed, right?
Okay.
We have
Perfect.
hand-picked stuff.
Yeah, everything is
Perfect.
hand-picked, and there is a lot of space for the people to walk around, to
To
see
breathe.
the things,
And
to
breathe
Yeah.
instead of
It's
cramming.
like a garment
Excellent.
gallery, like an art gallery.
Good.
It's not like just a shop kind of thing. So it will be a different experience to shop there.
Excellent. So, and with that, I would, I encourage everybody to come and visit your store. You said it's in Pyle Business
It's in
Center?
Pyle
Yep.
Business Center, yeah.
Okay, excellent. Great. Thank you so much for coming
you.
to the
Thank you.
studio
It was
and
pleasure.
sharing a little bit with us.
Thanks.
We
Janai.
wish you the
Thanks.
best of
Pleasure.
luck with your store.